What's up, photo freaks? I'm Matt DeConti. Welcome to episode 13. Today we're coming to you from another crazy cool location. If you can guess, behind me is the South Seas Apartments. Can you guess? You know? All right, maybe not. This is the location where the movie Karate Kid was filmed, part of it. Daniel-san and Mr. Miyagi. Yeah, right at this apartment complex right here. Yeah, that's right. It's awesome. For all you people who are millennials that may not have seen it, check it out. This is not the one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. No, this is the cool one. So you got to check it out. Love that movie. Anyways, all right, so today we're coming to you and talking to you about white balance. What is it? Why do we need it? Is it important? Yeah, for sure. I know for me personally, I used to do it one way, now I'm starting to do it a different. So I'll share that with you. White balance is important with light. It's one of the first things that I do when I'm setting up my camera for a shoot. I adjust my white balance. And yes, you have your exposure triangle with shutter speed, ISO, and aperture. But there's also white balance that's pretty important too. And how it affects us is, let's say I have a white piece of paper, or in this case, this white card. It might look white right now, but if I go into the shade, it's gonna look a little bit more blue. If it's more sunlight, if it's more towards, actually say sunset, it's gonna have more of an orange tint. And whatever the scenario is, this light changes all the time, it's not going to be true white. So how do we get our images the correct color? That is by adjusting our white balance. Now what you can do, is what I've been doing, is in your settings, you go to white balance and they have preset options. One of them is automatic white balance, and then there are some other ones. I'm actually going to read you some of them. Now every camera is different, but some of the ones that you will typically see as an option are going to be obviously auto, like I said, incandescent for under incandescent lighting, fluorescent, direct sunlight, flash, cloudy, shade. And then there's going to be you will set it up manually. So every camera, like I said, the options are going to be different. So what you need to do is check out your camera. You can actually pause this video right now and take a look in your camera. Check it out, see what your options are. It's under white balance. And then, yeah, so we're going to go into that. So white balance is measured. The measurements of white balance are decided through the Kelvin scale. So the color temperatures and kelvins are through the Kelvin scale. It's actually similar to what you would see with a thermometer or measuring the heat. So the lower the number is on the Kelvin scale, it's going to have more yellows and orange. The higher up you go, it's actually going to be more daylight, cloudy skies, blues. So I don't know if you really need to do that. I mean, our whole philosophy here is to make it simple for you to be a photographer, but that's just some extra information. So anyways, all right, white balance. So what do we do? If you're not going to do those options and you're going to manually or customize your white balance, you can use white balance cards. So they usually come with black, gray, and white. The main one that you'll use is gray. So gray is the neutral color. So what I do, and what you can do, is you go to customize white balance as an option. If you're a wedding photographer like me, or portraits, or you have anybody in the shot, you have them hold the gray card and take a picture with that. Don't delete it. So if you're somebody who deletes your shots as you go, make sure you save the one where you took that. And the camera will usually if you set it on, if you want to do it this way, there's a couple ways to do this. The camera will adjust to the light, because the gray it'll measure the gray, which is totally neutral, and it'll adjust the image around it. And then the rest of your pictures during that shoot will be adjusted. Now, another way you can do it is take a picture, and then you can go to Photoshop or Lightroom, and there's a color, an eyedrop tool that you can use. It'll give you an option for black, white, and gray. And when you click on that and the gray, it'll actually adjust the picture or even a group of pictures depending on if you're in Lightroom or Photoshop and how you have it set up. So these white balance cards are, you can get them for like, I don't know, maybe $5 at Best Buy or Sammy's or, you know, B&H online, whatever. Use these. I'm starting to use them. It gets you more specific white balance. That's going to, it's just going to look better. There's nothing wrong with the other way. I've used those many times, and sometimes it's just faster where you have those options of incandescent, sunset, and whatever. That's cool too, but try using this. Improve as a photographer. Keep trying to get better. Anyways, that's pretty much it. That's white balance. And if you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was simple and easy to understand, and hopefully you like the location. And yeah, you can also contact me on Instagram at PhotoFreaksandZombie. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thanks you guys for watching. I always have fun, and I look forward to hearing from you. Photo Freaks out. Peace.